What it do? It's your boy, CincoBandzz the man. Trying to get 100 grand. You know I got the plan. And we bike. Yes, sir, we bike. Most valuable podcast. We are bike. Ain't no particular topic today. We just in these YouTube streets. You feel me? So we finna see what is going on around here. If you just tuning in to the channel, welcome. Welcome. If it's your first time, I'm your host with the most, coming straight from the West Coast. It's your boy, CincoBandzz the man. This is the most valuable podcast, and we appreciate. I can't do this without you. I can't do it without you. So, that being said, let's get into these streets. You dig? You dig? Let's get into these streets. What is this? Hefe. Don't care nothing about what the check say. Hefe. Oh, that's beautiful. Mom sent me the pictures of her 6th Deuce birthday. You feel me? Yeah. Mom's doing it up. Mom's doing it up, doing it up. All right. Let's see what Hefe on. Don't care about nothing what the check say on. You feel me? Hey, you know what? Confession. I was supposed to take the day off. I just couldn't stay away from y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Facts. I just couldn't stay away. I know y'all checking out the new background. It's not really new. This is my whole little streaming room. I got different backgrounds. I'm going to switch them sometime. Right here, this is just my Sunday fun day, laid back. You know what I'm saying?
Face up, Papa J. If Ferraris with a K. Niggas trolling on the ground. Man, hunt, catch a case. Catch a he gon' lay. I just blew 100K. Eyes blind.
Okay, let's jump straight through that. Right? Because Hefe be trying to copyright it. You know what I'm saying? Without copyright. He ain't actually got to do it. YouTube do it for him. You feel me? So, I'm just trying to keep it safe, man. You know. Trying to keep it safe, man. I already don't get enough views. I don't want them striking my page. Twitch, we good.
What's the good old big deal with the good old people, man? It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing. And press that button. And if you notification bell, I'm gonna bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young and Hefe. And I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topics is Adam 22 and No Jumper. What's the good old big deal with the good old people, man? So,
Hey, is Hefe in the closet? Anyway, keep going.
I know I got a lot of fans and a lot of supporters out there, right? I got my old cult following. You know what I'm saying? Y'all rock with the Hef Effect, and I rock with y'all. It's always solutions. It's always respect. A lot of people been hitting me up about Adam 22. Why I'm not blaming Adam 22. Everybody overlooking Adam 22. Adam 22 a slave master. Adam 22 got y'all doing this. Adam 22 got y'all under his spell. So, to my fans and my supporters only, being that y'all rock with me, and I'm a constant reminder every day of giving y'all some solace and relief, or whether it's just you laughing, smiling, whatever the case may be. I appreciate all the support. And so for y'all, we gonna go over this situation, and I'm gonna give it to you how I view it, because you view it your way. And a lot of people, when you don't view things their way, off the back, people gonna get defensive, or say that you biased, or say that you glazing or riding with somebody, and I ain't never been that type of person. I really don't care about glazing, you know what I'm saying? I really don't care about going out my way to satisfy somebody, you know what I'm saying? At all, never been that person. So for people that know my character and know me, they know these things. So people basically was like, ain't nobody holding Adam 22 accountable, is because he the one that instigated the situation that happened at No Jumper last week. And a lot of people are feeling like it's scripted. Some people feel this is a bag of trick he had in his bag that he was gonna pull out. And you not wrong for your opinion, but you can't try to chastise me or come for me or tell me I'm blind if I don't have your opinion.
I'm gonna say it like this. He's right. Two things could be right at the same time. It was planned, but it wasn't scripted. Let me say that again. It was planned, but it wasn't scripted. Adam 22 had the plan. Believe you me, that man is the sole owner of that platform. Anything goes for the clicks. You understand? And I understand it. And that's why I don't get too many views right now. Because I'm boring. I don't have niggas fighting and all that shit on my shit. Nah. I'm going to start getting into some interviews to switch up the content because I'm only doing reactions right now. But, yeah. Oh, and shout out Gangland Neem, man. The only reason I haven't showed this background is because I didn't want him to think I'm trying to take his background. You know what I'm saying? But that been up there for years. You know what I'm saying? Great minds think alike. Shout out to my boy Gangland Neem. Go follow his page. I show love. But let's get back into it.
Or see what you talking about. Because I'm living this and going through this experience in real life time. So I'm going to go through this content with y'all. And I'm going to explain to y'all why this fully don't go, or why I don't bang Adam. And as well, Adam tapped in and, you know, it's like, hey, you know, my bad. You know, I apologize if you think that I was trying to be detrimental to your character or make you hop out there. So what we about to do is we about to drop this footage, and y'all already know, man, it's the Hef way and the Hef effect. I'm going to commentate.
Section in his life that his like taste got weirder.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be the last one for sure. Cause fucking Aunt Happy in the building.
What's the deal, Black?
I'll be the last one.
Damn, that's dope that we're gonna have to make Tania sit in the back if she does show up.
She can sit on my lap.
Damn, we all made it. And you got a metal water. You get that from the airport?
No, my shit caught on flat twice. I then had a heat though situation. My shit caught on flat on Slauson and Crenshaw.
For real?
Had to pull in the tire shop.
Was you gonna hit him
on the
with the no,
freeway?
sir?
My shit caught on flat again on the freeway. Had to get off the freeway and take the street.
Oh shit.
Was you gonna hit him with the no sir?
Come on, stop it. Niggas know where I'm from, bro. Cut it out.
That's it.
Oh, your car broke down in an op-hood.
Slauson and Crenshaw.
I see certain niggas can't say I don't bang because they already know. Your face already know because you in and out of jail and then the internet on top of that. But oh damn well they knew who he was. He told them no sir.
But if somebody comes up to you and says, hey, where are you from? You just say, I work for No Jumper.
Hey, he trying to go viral. He trying to.
You know King Pill?
Nah, we ain't never met.
Oh, we gotta do this introduction. King Pill, you never met Aunt Hefe.
What's the deal?
What's the word? What's the word,
What's
man?
going on, my nigga? Fat half fat.
No, man. Fiend Pill.
Cause you guys got videos about each other, right? A little bit?
Nah, we ain't did no videos. No, I just did like little videos and just, little shit on the internet, like joking and shit. We never did no. That's why people need to cut the bullshit, because I was on the way over here, like, in the car with the homie, and the homie was looking at some shit, and he like, yeah, they talking about Adam, you know what I'm saying, got ops. I mean, man, ops, nigga, like, what are y'all talking about? Like, nigga, I'm from A-Trade Gangsters in L.A., like, bro, like, what y'all mean Adam got ops in the room with each other? Like, what the fuck y'all talking about?
Do I? Who's ops?
Oh, me and Brick Baby?
Shit, with Brick, yeah, that's what I was wondering, like,
Adam ain't got
trying to come with that little narrative.
If they talking about that, I do what I want to do. Like, that, Adam ain't got anything, really. So, what ops they got in the room together, though?
Yeah, you fucking text Big U and shit. You don't gotta worry about me putting you with ops.
No.
You're open-minded.
No. That was third party, but he looked out.
What's the deal? What we on? What y'all was talking about before I walked in?
Before you walked in, shit, what were we talking about? Diddy? We were talking about if it's gay to have a dude come on your girl's tits and then rub it on your nipples.
Hell yeah. We ain't doing that. Diddy out of pocket. He had another man's semen on his nipples. We ain't doing that.
Oh,
That's
man,
a
I
hard
ain't
style.
even hear none of this shit before,
we ain't doing
man.
that.
I never even kept up with that Diddy shit,
King
man.
Phil does that all the time. Anyway,
Yeah, the slick.
That's a Thursday afternoon.
Slide some shit in there.
So let's just hit the biggest topic that we obviously got to talk about. There's so many little like strands of information surrounding this. But before we get into that, I did just want to say quick shout out to Everything 420. They are like the Amazon of smoking gear. They've got it all, from vapes to grinders to edibles to flour, even shrooms. And their app is super easy to use. It's fast, and they have discreet shipping from Dallas. Right now, they're running a huge 4th of July and July 10th sale, which, yes, we are past the 4th of July. Doesn't matter. July 10th, it's a big sale. 30% off all glass concentrates and THC vapes. Use code NOJUMPER for extra savings. Anyway, this weekend,
I don't do glass.
it means like a bomb.
Bullshit, what you?
I know. I feel like I have to be like straight laced for the sponsor. But anyway, everybody was hanging out on 4th of July. All saw it explode onto the internet. A lot of people thought it was fake. We could talk about that too, but it turns out.
Say explode onto the internet.
Yeah.
See, that's the problem, man. Because even
All right, so let's get into it. So, bam. Before I got to No Jumper, as I already explained in the previous segment, the tire had caught flat. We had to run flat tires. When the tire go low, we right on the intersection of Slauson and Crenshaw at the Shells. I said mobiles. The Shells that got the tire shop behind it. We pull up in there.
If you from LA, you know. He from A-Trade Gangster. Slauson and Crenshaw is a no-no. An absolute no-no.
Try to get the tire, get some air in the tire. Slide, hop back on the freeway. She hop on the freeway. We halfway to No Jumper. The homie like, dang, bro, look. Look again. We look at the percentage on the tires. We hop off the freeway. Got to get some more air. At that moment, I tap in with No Jumper. Like, hey, look, I'm going to be running a little late. I was going to be on time. I had 2 tire flats, but I am still going to be there. Mind you, when I first seen the Tuesday show come out and I seen King Pill on the flyer,
Yeah, what you thought?
it's not no smoke. It wasn't no smoke with me and that dude. I've said little stuff in the media pertaining to him because he do a lot of stuff that, you would consider, clownish or goofy. I think a lot of people can reason with that I'm speaking correctly and my firmness when I say that. So, I was already kind of feeling like stuff was going to be funny this day. I just didn't know in which the funniness and form it would take. We make it to No Jumper. I get to No Jumper. Y'all see how I come through the door at No Jumper. As soon as I walk through the room, Adam, oh, we thought you was going to be the last one. Everybody was late that day. As y'all see, if y'all want to go rewind back, when the segment first started, it was just him and Lush. Everybody started falling in one by one. I fall in. They was expecting Tania before me. I showed up before her. When I first walk in the room and I come in there to sit down, you hear Fiend Pill speak to me and says, "What up, blood?" And I ignore him off the bat. I don't even acknowledge nothing he says. Don't speak. Go right there, sit down on the couch, acknowledge what you be, acknowledge Adam. Sit there on the couch. What's going on, though? What was the topic? What we was talking about? They always talking about this Diddy thing or whatnot. They further get back on what they was talking about as far as the Diddy thing. Now, anybody knows if you walk in the room for all these members that's on social media or just watching this, when you walk in the room and you greet somebody and somebody don't greet you back,
that's a sign of disrespect. That's a sign of disrespect.
Idaho college students were brutally stabbed.
If you walk in a room and you greet somebody and somebody don't greet you back, that's a sign of disrespect. No holds bars disrespect. It's fuck you after that.
is that not going to have you on the fence and or ask somebody like, hey, what's up, bro? You ain't hear me? I just said, what's up? You ain't hear me greet you? But I guess not. For some people, not. That's one. We sit there for a minute. Adam come out. He make the introduction. He like, hey, King Pill, you know you met at Hefe? He like, no, woo. I'm like, nah, you know we ain't met. He like, oh man, you know y'all do content on each other. They got some content, you know what I'm saying, with each other or about each other, right? So I'm like, bro, nah, not really no content. I have did some content and had his name in my mouth, but I don't think at that point I had a Fiend Pill segment. If I did, it was one. But like I said, let's establish this right here, that it's not no smoke, which he agreed. So he furthermore laughed and was like, what's up with my boy, Fat Hefe? I'm like, haha, what up, Fiend Pill? Everybody started laughing, we shook hands, that was that. Now what a lot of people didn't pay attention to is what I did when I first came in the room and I interjected and I said, what's going on? People talking about they got ops in the room. When I was on my way over there, my people was watching No Jumper live and they was in the chats and they in the chats like, ooh, when Ant show up, dang, they got King Pill and Ant in the room. So people play into these comments. A lot of these gangbangers play into these comments, what these comments stinks and what these comments got to say, and a lot of these comments be civilians. So off the bat, when I come in the room, I'm like, who's supposed to be enemies? Nobody say nothing. I didn't put no name on there, but I just wanted to address who was supposed to be enemies in this room. Do anybody feel they got an enemy in this room? He didn't speak up. Obviously, he didn't feel like I was an enemy. Munchie B spoke up like, oh, who enemies? Who this now? They talking about Big U, this 60 thing. I really didn't, furthermore, fall into the line of conversation with that. I just wanted to ask and have that out in the open. Is there any option here? You know what I'm saying? We in the building. Is there any problems? You know what I'm saying? Everything was good. Now, let's get into the second half of this content.
Yo, I got a question. As long as King Pill, I feel like he's like primarily interested in talking if we're going to be talking about him. So let's talk about this. You took the disses out of the Slide remix.
I knew this nigga was
Let's
gonna
talk
bring this
about
shit
it.
up.
Hey, and Hefe, I don't even want to tell you one of the disses that I was in the original slide first.
We ain't doing that one.
Yeah.
Man, you knew he was gonna do it. I knew he was gonna do it.
But you took him out.
Yeah.
But there's multiple
disses.
disses. It wasn't just that one.
I know.
There's
And his version of that word means something else.
Yeah, a lot of my that I was talking about was in my local community, you feel me? But yeah, shit, I took it out to reach a wider audience, you feel me? Just so motherfuckers to play it and be feel like they don't need to skip it, you feel me?
So did this all stem from the conversation that I saw you, like, Hit It J3 basically was saying that he didn't think it was a great idea for Bompton G Uno to be on a song that had disses in it that might affect his street situations. True.
Yeah, right. That's true, you feel me? I believe that was true, you feel me? Yeah, some shit like that. We was politicking about it, you feel me? It made sense. You know what I'm saying?
But you probably, when you recorded that, you probably weren't expecting it to be like what it became, huh? You didn't know that was going to be like your
Man, I
viral.
was just giving that my audience, you feel me?
This out though, we ain't gonna let that linger on. I'm from 83rd Street, bro. Like, and that's just the set, you feel me? Like, I know where he from on the set, and I don't play into the little fake politics. He ain't dissing A3 on the set. Period. I'm not born no disrespect from no. Ain't never born no disrespect from no. Period.
Who said
You know what I'm
somebody
saying?
disrespected you?
But still, the topic coming up.
Yeah, that's
Topic
what I
coming
tried to-
up
I
about the
tried to-
word,
I tried to read
bro.
in
I'm
the-
talking to this man, bro.
Oh, I'm
I'm talking to him
asking
because
you.
the topic lingering, bro.
That I'm disrespecting you?
Bro, you not hear what I'm saying?
Nah.
You said you from a community,
Right.
and you said where was aimed at.
He said, I'm talking to this man. He said, I'm asking you, though. Am I tripping? It should have been a problem right then. Nah. We got to keep the peace. We got to keep the peace. Give it up for the peace.
What it became. You didn't know that was
Man, I was just giving that to my audience, you feel me?
This out though, we ain't gonna let that linger on. I'm from 83rd Street, bro. Like, and that's just the set, you feel me? Like, I know where he from on the set, and I don't play into the little fake politics.
So he did say
He ain't dissing A3 on the set.
He said,
Period. I'm not born no disrespect from no.
This is out of the slide remix.
I knew this nigga was gonna
Let's talk
bring this
about
shit
it.
up.
Hey, and Hefe, I don't even want to tell you one of the disses that I was in the original slide first.
We ain't doing that one.
Yeah.
Man, you knew he was gonna do it. I knew he was gonna do it.
But you took him out.
Yeah.
It wasn't just that one.
I know.
There's
And his version of that word means something else.
Yeah, a lot of my that I was talking about was in my local community, you feel me? But yeah, shit, I took it out to reach a wider audience, you feel me? Just so motherfuckers to play it and be feel like they don't need to skip it, you feel me?
So did this all stem from the conversation that I saw you, like, Hit It J3 basically was saying that he didn't think it was a great idea for Bompton G Uno to be on a song that had disses in it that might affect his street situations.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's true, you feel me? I believe that was true, you feel me? Yeah, some shit like that. We was politicking about it, you feel me? It made sense. You know what I'm saying?
But you probably, when you recorded that, you probably weren't expecting it to be like what it became, huh? You didn't know that was going to be like your
Man, I
viral.
was just giving that to my audience, you feel me?
This out though, we ain't gonna let that linger on. I'm from 83rd Street, bro.
Okay, here it is.
Like, and that's just the set, you feel me? Like, I know where he from on the set, and I don't play into the little fake politics. He ain't dissing A3 on the set. Period. I'm not born no disrespect from no. Ain't never born no disrespect from no. Period.
Who said
You know what I'm
somebody
saying?
disrespected you?
But still, the topic
said
coming
that?
up.
Yeah, that's
Topic
what I tried
coming
to-
up.
I tried to read in
I'm
the-
talking to this man, bro.
Oh, I'm
I'm talking to
asking
him
you.
because the topic lingering, bro.
That I'm disrespecting you?
Bro, you not hear what I'm saying?
Nah.
You said you from a community,
Right.
and you said where was aimed at,
But it didn't show set though.
and that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying though.
Okay,
It
so we
didn't-
saying the same shit. So we saying the same shit.
Okay, for sure,
Oh,
for sure,
We
yeah.
don't gotta talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
For sure.
Clarify.
On, though.
Clarify.
We on explosives, nigga. Tania dropping babies and shit, content and all the shit.
Baby up here, fat rolly on.
You do?
No, the baby do. Just a pamper and a
Your baby has a rollie on?
yeah. So true.
That's your mama.
Oh.
You know how I
Who
go.
bought it? The sassy badass buy it?
Oh my
no, I
gosh.
didn't.
Oh yeah, that ain't
Go pawn that rollie and get that baby some clothes. What the hell?
his baby. My bad.
It's not.
Pamper
Oh, yeah.
rollies.
Is the dad involved at all?
Yeah.
She did that shit.
What's he? Does he have any particular involvement? Because I was always wondering if somebody was gonna just like start hitting me up, freaking out because of like when I filmed the video where I was
No,
rubbing
he's
on your
not
tummy.
like that.
Okay.
Are you looking to start your own business? Well, look no further than busy.com. Right now, we'll complete your LLC filing free. You just
Okay, so everything in this pod was straight up until this point, and this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like a lot of people, or a lot of my supporters, and as well Troy, coming and like, hey, ain't nobody calling Adam out. Adam the slave master. He putting the whip on y'all. That's y'all boss. All this crazy stuff, all this crazy talk. Now, y'all see, I never even really played into the narrative of the word being said in his Slide first song because I have never heard the song. My people heard the song, yeah. My people heard the song, and the song have been referenced to me. I've been told about it, but I'm not the one that want to go listen to a rap song to hear this in my set. Or hear this is something associated with my set because my set is a trade. But there's trades in other areas. There's trades across this world. So I already knew the narrative that the chats and the messy people was trying to spin. So that's why when I came out and put out in the open, like, is there any enemies in here who's supposed to be enemies? That's why I spoke that. Nothing was never spoke. We introduced ourselves. The air was clear. Adam popped this question. As y'all see, when Adam popped this question, I'm looking at Adam like, what the fuck is you talking about or doing? But let's not sit here and play and act like we don't know characters in our characteristics. At no jumper, I'm a grown ass man and I know what I subject myself to. Just like anybody who live life up to a certain point. Definitely an adult should know what they subject themselves to and what they dealing with.
That's right.
I'm not the first person that have been put in a situation like that or Adam have asked an awkward or crazy question to.
That's right, brother. Give it a
Now, do I always think that question was gonna be popped? No. And you gonna have your opinion, and if your opinion different from mine, like, oh, you crazy if you don't think Adam was gonna ask that question. That's just your opinion. That don't mean that I'm trying to be on his side or I'm coming to his aid. We had a long pod going on before that question was asked. Adam could have been popped that question. Even before the introduction or right after the introduction, like, hey, King Pill, you know him who? And you know he got a controversy, you know all the little stuff. But I know y'all go, oh, but you crazy. He gonna wait till it get in the show, let it get some time, let it get comfortable, then he gonna come with the bam. If that's your opinion, you might be righteous. I'm not telling you you wrong. I'm just telling you how I feel. I don't think the question was gonna be popped until King Pill, Fiend Pill, came out and was like, it was bored. The topic was bored. He really don't do this type of pod. He want to talk about blowing some shit up. He want to talk about 4 extras. So Adam felt disrespected, and that's anybody that feels disrespected, they're going to put up a defense mechanism. Any human being that is prone to violence or prone to some type of offense is going to automatically find a defense mechanism to place out. That's natural human nature. So I think Adam felt some type of way when dude was like, man, it's a weak pie, ooh, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, okay, you know what? I got something. And do I want anybody to be messy at my expense? Hell no, I don't want nobody to be messy at my expense or play with me. So I think that's how the question came about. Just my opinion. It was popped and asked. So y'all seen how I was looking at Adam, because I'm really like, bro, where are you going? What's this? What's your angle with this? So Adam like, hey, man, you know, let's talk about this. You took some controversy lyrics out your thing. Hey, and Hefe, you know, and it might be something that, you know, was derogatory towards you. So now, this is out. Everybody feeling their mind, take flight on Adam. You should whoop Adam out.
They want you to whoop Adam out.
What if you can create your own website?
Now's the time to hit that like, hit that subscribe. You rocking with the best in the West. It's your boy CincoBandzz, the man. This is the most valuable podcast in the GT streets. Yes, sir. We about to get back to this. And Hefe got something to say, man.
The question is out. King Pill has to answer this now. Fiend Pill go on and answer, oh yeah, man, you know, I took it out to reach a wider audience, and then plus people I was on the song with, you know, didn't want to be associated, you know, with that. You know what I'm saying? So I took it out. But on top of that, he's acknowledging it is a tray in his room. I'm from here, and my community beef with some dudes out there, and that is a word we use to diss them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm acknowledging it is a tray here. It's no disrespect to him. And you know you're going to have butt heads and people hop out there and play like, oh, no, man, that was disrespect. Let's stop playing. Of course, the word was originally used to diss my hood. It's branches off that are trays, and that also diss they set, but they also have other ways and words that are used to diss they said as well. So, do I want to hear that word? Do I like that? Hell no. That's why I tried to nip it in the bud. You know what I'm saying? Before it got dragged along. Adam popped the question to him. He answered it. And I was satisfied with his answer. Because I'm not a person who's, what's the word I'm looking for? Insecure. I already knew who he was talking about. The moment people start referencing and telling me about the song. Let's not play here. So, now Lush interject. And Lush wants to, furthermore, hear a response to this word. Pill said one word, I interject. Hey, hold on. What we not about to do is talk about this. This is where I'm from. That word is dissing my set, although he was not talking about my set. So furthermore, before I was interjected by King Pill and him asking how he disrespected me and why I feel disrespected, what I was going to say was, pertaining to Lush, we not dragging this out. I'm from A-Trade. At the end of the day, that is how you diss my set. But he already put out there, he's not talking about my set. They do have another hood out there that he beef with, and that is a way that you use to diss they set. But he took that out. That's over with. We not about to linger. We not about to let that word be the butt of the joke. I was explaining this to the dudes who popped this question to King Pill up until he interjected and said what he said. So when he asked me how I feel disrespected and why I feel disrespected, look, dude, I'm talking to this man. You just high and hopping out there interjecting yourself in the conversation, which is making me socially spar with you now. So, which I'm telling him, no, you ain't disrespecting me. But to keep this lingering on, it's going to be disrespectful, and I'm going to start feeling disrespect. So we going to nip this in the bud. Which he, well, I already said I didn't diss you, and I'm not dissing you, which I'm agreeing, and that's what I was going on to say. So at the end of the day, everybody want me to hold Adam accountable when I know what Adam do. And I was in his room firsthand how this situation played out. And at the end of the day, us as members, I gotta hold that member accountable because we're both on this platform, and I don't know if he do, I know what the platform could be about at times. But just because y'all out there have a problem with Adam and y'all feel like I'm not holding him accountable, come on with the bud job. That's straight bud job, bro. Like anybody that watch No Jumper, y'all know how Adam interviewed. So why would I take offense to how somebody interviewed and I'm sitting here on this couch, grown ass man, knowing what goes on? And I know, or I feel why, at least in my opinion, why this question was popped. See, if the question was popped to me, if I was Fiend Pill and Adam got at me like, hey, Aunt Hefe, oh, you basically said the pop.
All right, y'all, we about to switch lanes. We heard Hefe give his side. We about to switch lanes to something else. What act over here doing, man?
When we hit that first 1 million in sales in our first year of business, it was surreal. Like, this is definitely going to be a thing.
Now, if you've been rocking with this channel for a minute, you either come from the Young Dolph stuff, you came from the Lil Durk stuff, you came from the O Block 6 stuff, but one of the strangest cases was the Young Thug trial. There was a big mystery that existed, and what that mystery actually was a moment in time that created a plethora of theories and ideas and even a little bit of law. Y'all remember this part in the case?
Scratch a line, find the thief.
That at the time.
The home of Jeffrey Williams.
And where in the home are you?
Should be the master bedroom, closet leading to the bathroom.
And in the video that you watched, which I'm not publishing, again, because it has your image on it.
Correct.
What are you doing at that point in the video?
We're inventorying the jewelry and items that are in the home.
Okay. And is this image that is taken that's part of your inventorying procedure in the home? Is that correct?
It's a documentation procedure, yes.
Okay. And do you recognize what you're holding in your hand in this still image?
I do.
And what are you holding in your hand?
A watch of some sort.
Okay. Do you know if do you recognize that as a Richard Mille watch?
I guess, yes.
And that's a pink watch, correct?
It's pink and either pink and light pink or pink and white, yes.
It's a pink band, correct?
Correct.
And it has a white ceramic, I'll call it the body of the watch.
White, yeah, I guess it's white if you say so, yes.
Okay. After you took this image and you did this inventorying process, where did the watch go after this?
If you watch the video in its entirety, we're inventorying everything in the closet. There's a bunch of small boxes everywhere. So if you watch the video in its entirety, you take it and the watch is photographed like this, box is closed, it's taken and put up on the shelf in the upper left-hand corner, and the inventorying continues. And then jewelry starts getting packed up and getting ready for the evidence team to come and take it down to property.
I think this is the watch they stole.
Since November the 4th of this year, have you spoken to the state about this particular watch, the pink watch with the white band that I've been calling the Richard Mille or Richard Mille watch?
To the state, no, but I've seen Twitter coverage of it going missing or whatever you want to.
Maybe.
Well, no. I mean, there's a camera in here. They know that it's being live streamed. You just are not supposed to be watching it.
Oh.
And you asked that in the evidence. So
Well,
just keep moving.
I wasn't watching the trial, but my name.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Just keep moving.
Okay.
Unless you need to approach about something else.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. So tell me, and I'd like to know about this. Tell me in the whatever coverage you saw, what did you learn about this watch that came up in this trial?
Sustained. Well, yeah, sustained.
Okay. So after this watch was inventoried and you left it for, I'm sorry, who did you say takes the watch after the inventory process?
Okay. So if you watch the video in its entirety.
Which I can't show here, but
right.
Go ahead.
But if you watched it, like I watched it, the watch gets boxed back up and placed up on the shelf. And it gets left there by the team as as an accident, it was left there. The home was then turned over to Mr. Williams Sr. and Mr. Garfield Lamond to take possession of the home.
And is it the normal process when you're taking jewelry from the home or high valued goods that you leave behind a $500,000 watch on a shelf?
First, I don't know the value of it. Second of all, like I said, there were numerous jewelry boxes. It was, if you watch the video, everybody in there had on body cameras. I made sure I was on camera at all times. There was cameras throughout the home. So you would be able to see if one of us removed a watch, the box remained in the closet. Like I said, the home was turned over to Mr. Williams Sr. and Mr. Garfield Lamond, who were the two people on scene, custody of the home for Mr. Williams.
Okay, can we go back to my question?
Sure.
Sure. Is it the normal procedure to leave high-valued items behind when you're doing a search and then a seizure pursuant to a warrant?
Objection out of relevance and answer.
It wasn't answered, Your Honor.
Overruled.
I don't know if there's necessarily a procedure on what you take or what you don't. Like I said, it got left behind. There were other things, like other items of evidence that I had asked to be taken, such as photographs and artwork that had relevance to this case that were left behind by the evidence team. It was quite a big operation. There was a hostile crowd gathering at the bottom of the driveway, so we were trying to speed it up.
Well,
Same old phone? Nah. Upgrade to the new Galaxy Z.
Well, June 24th, the Honorable Paige Reese Whitaker, well, she said, let's get the band back together on the 18th so that we can finally sift through all of this stuff. What is all of this stuff? The jewelry, the money, the cars, and everything. The state is still trying to hold on to it. Well, there's a watch that y'all heard about in that last slide that's gone missing. Well, some people will never learn to stay the F off the internet because Young Thug's sister basically went in there and damn near confirmed what the police were already saying. Beam me up, Scotty.
Big Sister Dolly White goes on about how some members stole watches from Thug and gonna left for night after stole out of Dolly purse.
We gonna move on. Jay, do better next time. But we been telling you about all these bitch ass niggas. All of them. Cause soon you tell them no one time, out one time, you tell them to get out your car one time, or you tell them to take off your necklace one time. They ain't finna them call they mama, call they girls, call anybody in their family. Hey, this nigga Thug tripping. This nigga Thug this and that. You know how many shit done stole my brother? You know how much stuff they stole my brother? They stole so much. When my brother was just in jail, when he first got locked up, he had 5 watches that were missing. One of them was like a glass watch. One of them was a glass watch. Why y'all stealing his stuff when all you can do is just ask? Y'all nigga be around this shit like, and y'all stealing shit like that like y'all ain't gonna never be around no more. You know why they did it? Because they knew that they was some foul ass people. Like they knew that they was so fucking foul to like, I'm finna just get what I can get now. I'm finna just get what I can get now. Cause shit, this shit might not be here tomorrow. And that's why I don't text my brother phone. I don't say that to him. Do whatever you want to do, bro. But just don't goddamn violate your probation. Other than that, do what you want to do. Nobody care about that. Nobody know how you feel. Nobody know that you been taking care of people. Way before people even jumped off the porch. When me and Dora was dropping people off and taking people home. When we was at the studio on billboards. Then before drip season and all that shit came out, niggas didn't even have rides. Me and Dora would put them in our car, taking them home, going to pick them up, going to get food. Like, nobody even know about that part because we don't say shit about it. Like, because it's nothing. We thought that shit was genuine. And then throughout the years, I see, y'all, and this some for real shit, y'all. And God know all me now. But let me just tell you how fucked up it is. That nigga ain't never bought me and Dora shit. My brother went about the mama, the daddy, the cousins, the uncles, the ancestors. My brother went about done cashed out on every.
Young Thug Big Sister says she's only cool with YSL members Weezy, London Moonfrack, and Luke.
Them the only 3 people that checked on me, that called me, just to see about my mental, just to check on me throughout the whole 2.5 years. Don't say, oh, I was checking on you, Dollar, or I was doing this and that, because you talk to me like 1 or 2 times. I'm talking about the 2.5 years. Might be very mindful that when my brother first got locked up, he used to call my phone. And then I'm wondering, like, why the hell you don't call me no more? Why you don't call me no more, bro? Until I found out, oh, he trying to not call me and talk to me because these folk got me on the witness list. And then you got this fake ass allegedly baby mama on Twitter doing a whole rant and these little blogs going along with this shit to my, oh, this the 7th baby. Oh, that's why she gotta go testify against her brother. Oh, the DA got her on the witness list. Bitch, you don't know nothing about me. You don't know nothing about me. Y'all ain't heard about that girl. Y'all ain't heard about that girl ever since the girl got out of jail. But everybody's on the internet. All the sisters. Why sisters be always acting like they fucking they brother? Why sisters be always acting like fucking they brother? Like, girl, stay in your business, girl. You don't know who he sleep with. Girl, you don't know who, if that his baby or not. Bitch, I know that one ain't. Clock it. Clock it. Like I said, I don't fuck with nobody.
With all due respect, young lady, all due respect, that trial revealed that Young Thug ain't looking out for people either. Y'all slimy. Yeah. Bro, y'all logo, allegedly, according to the state, is a snake. Nobody trusts snakes. So I get her talking about the camaraderie and stuff because that's one of the things we did see as YSL as a collective. But at that same time, unfortunately, darling, you dealing with cats that are from the streets. And none of these cats are successful without Young Thug. So you would think that them trying to be successful again would be from Young Thug's possessions. It all runs hand in hand. It's rudimentary human psychology. But I don't understand this. What did you do for people?
She gave them rides.
At FlexJet, we've built a state-of-the-art operations control center.
She gave them rides. She got them food. She was a runner for the free ski.
Off the back. Crenshaw the Fig. I'm back off the back
I'm back on Vernon Ave, dead home. But I came to make this video for all my supporters and all my fans, and to everybody that showed love and gave support around this world. That's what I came to make this video for everybody around this world. On Vernon Avenue, I had to make this video for all the supporters and all my fans around the world. Off the back on the dead homies. For every real around the world and every real female around the world, and to all the little kids that show support around the world. On Vernon Avenue, off the back of y'all support and give my respect to y'all on the dead homies. I love y'all. That's off the back, off my back, off the back. Back, I ain't gonna stop saying it. My heart on the dead homies. On Vernon Avenue Crib. Dead homies. Thank you for all your support, for all your love, for being here from around this world, everybody from around this world, for every real female, for being there for me, supporting, showing up, nigga, showing your love to everybody in the industry. Show your love, that has showed your support. Shout out to Kevin Gates that has pulled up a real Vernon Avenue on the dead homies. You forever locked in on Vernon Avenue, on Hood, to every real around this world and shot me out from the end of the street to the ghetto, to the blocks, to the streets, to the schools. On the Hood, I love you. On Vernon Avenue, the back, on the dead homies. That's real female dead homies. On the Hood. And I always say, love it like you love it. I had to love that one. Vernon Ave, dead homies. I had to make this video to every real female and every kid, to everybody that showed the support around the world. On Vernon Ave, I had to make it on the dead homies. And I'm healing up quick. I'm healing up quicker than you. So on Vernon Avenue, the dead homies, you better be ready. Because this the only thing it did was open to make me a more animal.
That's Compton Rick Rock. Off the back. You rocking with the best in the West, most valuable podcast. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. You already know what it is. We doing this for the West, man. Yes, sir. You rocking with the best. It's your boy CincoBandzz, the man trying to get 100 grand. You know I got the plan. Yes, sir. We live on this Sunday.
Hey, Ashley, I just love summer.
Oh yeah, why's that?
Well, there's barbecues, warm weather, and road trips.
Ladies and gentlegrams, the sad boy, sassy, sleepy, sexy, red stunt double gaveling gram got himself into some trouble.
I study rap battles for a living.
Taunting the tiny Tupac twin at his wireless show, showing how far the fraudulent, phony Montana, the Canadian Katy Perry, will truly go. To sue but still subliminally shoot the short-statured, sharp-shooting assassin with his fake accents, Lobry dissed America, LeBron, and everyone who attacked him. So in this video, we will break down his shows at the Wireless Fest. But first, drop a like and subscribe because you are the best. Now, Lobries and Gentlegrams,
I study rap battles for a living.
if you're gonna tell me, oh, Rapaholics, another Drake video, I'm gonna tell you, yes, Drake is doing this on purpose, right? He wants the world to be talking about the goofy antics that we're gonna be touching on in this video. Why does he want the world to be talking about that? Because the Clips just dropped their first album in 15 years, and you know how he feels about the Clips. He used to have a signed microphone by Pusha T. Clips was a massive inspiration for him growing up, including Pharrell and Kanye West, and now all of them are, as he puts it, his fragile ops. Now, I bring this up because every time I clown Labriana for the Canadian clown show he is putting on, you guys tell me that all I do is yap about Labri. But hey, listen to this. Speaking of the Clips, I dropped what I think is my best video of all time. A front-to-back, full in-depth analysis and breakdown on the entire story of the Clips. One of my favorite duos in hip-hop. And you guys didn't watch it, alright? So if you don't want to hear about the goofiness of the Gaveling Graham, then check out that video because it's going to be a lot better than this one. But if you are here for the antics, the messiness, and the spiraling of the sexy red stunt double, then you're in the right place because that's what we'll be talking about today, Lobries and Gentlegrams. Now, as you guys probably know, Drake is attempting, and I'll give him this, pretty much succeeding at trying to make a comeback after the massive L he took to Kendrick Lamar in 2024 and the even bigger tarnish that he put onto his reputation after filing a lawsuit for defamation over the harm that Kendrick's diss song caused him. Now, to most of you guys who understand the fragility of tampering with free speech and using hip-hop lyrics against, even if it's record labels, any entity in a court of law, you understand why going through with this lawsuit is something that's irredeemable for any hip-hop artist, especially one who prides himself on the fact that he studies rap battles for a living.
I study rap battles for a living.
But this is the world we live in, alright? There are 8 billion people on this planet, and sadly, most of them don't care enough about the repercussions that a lawsuit like this could bring onto hip-hop music. They're just here for music. And that's who Drake is targeting right now. He's going overseas. He did a tour in Australia. Now he's doing a festival in London, which we're going to break down. And my prediction is his next show will be back in his hometown of Toronto to show the world that, hey, Kendrick might have done 2 nights in the biggest stadium in the city, chanting Not Like Us, in my own hometown, but I can still perform here. The one question is, can he really go perform in Kendrick's hometown of LA? But that's a video for another day. See, why I bring this up is because speaking back on the Clips, in my opinion, they had one of the best album rollouts that we've seen in a very long time. See, Kendrick Lamar just dropped GNX on a random morning, and his rollout was basically the victory lap he took throughout the rap battle with Drake. The Clips really made a calculated attempt at going back to the basics and bringing not only quality music, but also quality journalism and discussions about the music back to the forefront. They've sat down with every major journalist. They did the Tiny Desk performance. They're breaking down the full album on Rap Genius. Like, they're really going above and beyond to make sure that the packaging, the delivery of the project matches the quality of the actual project itself. Again, I bring this all up to say Drake is attempting to roll out his next project as well. So with every move he makes, like this Wireless Festival he just did, we gotta analyze the intention behind everything and understand the full motive here. Because again, Drake knows that he lost a large chunk of his core hip-hop fan base through the lawsuit, through the rap battle, and you're watching music marketing, music packaging, and delivery in general evolve massively here. And Drake is calculating some very specific steps to not necessarily regain the fans that he lost, but venture off into new avenues, make different types of music that he knows will resonate with more global audiences, connect with the youth through all these streamers and all these guests that he brought out at the Wireless Fest to show, hey, like, their whole rap game might hate me, but I still have artists behind me. I still have people who support me. I'm on a different wavelength now. And love or hate Drake, I think if you're a fan of music, it's very important to see how some of the biggest artists, rappers, whatever in the game are choosing to roll out their projects moving forward. We saw Kendrick Lamar, in my opinion, the greatest album rollout of all time. But when I say album rollout, that doesn't necessarily mean announcing the album and doing promotion for it. It means creating a whole atmosphere, a whole world behind the music before you actually drop it. That entire victory lap Kendrick Lamar took, that was a marketing project behind GNX. I'm not saying that necessarily every step he took was calculated with the intention of, hey, I'm doing this to promote my album. I'm saying he was setting up the next chapter, the next leg in his artistic journey through all the moves we saw him make in 2024, from the pop-out to the Super Bowl, to the singles released on Instagram, to the Playboy Cardi features, to the diss songs. Very intentional, very calculated, right? We saw the clips, again, have their amazing rollout. We're seeing J. Cole try to come back from that apology he gave in 2024 by taking some very innovative moves himself, right? Just like Kendrick, he released some singles on Instagram. He also started his own blog and was releasing music through there. He had a podcast where he was reflecting on a bunch of unreleased songs from early on in his career and really the trajectory of his career and how he felt during different eras, right? Tapping back into his core fan base, bringing them that nostalgia, reminding them what they love him for. We're seeing Drake do the 100 Gigs project, where he's dropping a bunch of unreleased footage and some unreleased songs. We saw him do an R&B album to test the waters and tap back into his, core Toronto R&B fan base. Now we're seeing him at Wireless Festival, saying certain things on stage, bringing the streamers there, bringing out certain guests. It's all very strategic. And again, I just bring this up to say, I know I'm yapping a little bit, but it is very important. You should watch your favorite artists and the biggest artists in music in how they roll out projects in 2025, because it's a lot different from 2012, right? When you just went on a promo run, went to the Breakfast Club, did your interviews, and then dropped your album. In the age where AI machines can replace your favorite artists, as scary as that sounds, in the age where the youth is more concerned with TikTok digital sound bites and streamer universities and all that BS, right? It's very important to see how the most massive players in hip-hop maneuver in this new space and lay the groundwork for how the next generation of hip-hop superstars should connect with their fan bases. The one thing I will say is, artists of the future, you should not go and sue over any rap battle you participate in.
I study rap battles for a living.
So yeah, make no mistake, this Wireless Festival was a calculated attempt, booked way back in February, for Drake to show anyone who ever doubted that he lost his spot within music, letting them know, hey, no matter how much you hate me in America, in LA, in hip-hop, whatever the case is, I will always have a market. I will always have an audience. So much so to the point where I could go out to London, perform 3 different shows, sell them out, and bring a bunch of guests out in the process. And again, this is all a step forward to create the perception that he's still loved in order to rebuild fans' trust in him as he puts out his next album. Make no mistake, this is a calculated attempt in his effort to roll out his next project, and in some extent it is definitely working, but at the same time he's putting on an absolute clown show here, which we're going to break down. So you might be saying to yourself, wow, what an accomplishment. He sold out 3 nights at the Wireless Festival, around 150,000 fans in attendance in the whole 3 nights. Great accomplishment, absolutely. Oh, he killed Kendrick, right? Like, Kendrick could never do that. Ha! Think again, OV host. Kendrick is going in 10 days to the same city of London to perform 2 nights in a row at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Sorry for mispronouncing that name. That stadium has a seating capacity of 62,850 people. He's doing it 2 nights in a row. That's over 120,000 people in attendance for specifically his concert. Not a festival, not a lineup of a million different artists, just him and SZA performing for 120,000 people in the same city that Drake is talking all this crap in. So when you see these OV hosts talking about round 2, Drake is going to win round 2, obviously not being an actual rap battle.
Ain't nobody gonna watch that shit. It's your boy, CincoBandzz, the man. Give it up for yourself. You already know it's the most valuable podcast. Hey, we did it again, man. We in for another one. Unfortunately, I got to go, man. The family calls.